What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget that we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And that we also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Please join the channel. Also, drop your super thanks and your super chats when you appreciate the content that we're dropping. The more money we got coming in, the more the channel grows and the more time I get to spend dropping content for y'all. But let's go ahead and get to it and get it popping, bro. And today, team belts matter versus teams belts don't matter. Let's come to a compromise, bro. When we started this conversation on YouTube, cause I ain't saying ain't nobody else said it, but seemed like the moment that I said, "Hey, bro, the belts don't really matter. Like I ain't fucking with them belts." It caught a lot of people's attention, and a lot of people agree with it. A lot of people disagree with it. But I want to call a truce with y'all. I want to come to an agreement with you. I want to come to an understanding for belts matter versus belts don't matter. How about this? Can we agree that they don't matter like they should? Can we agree that they do not dictate who the best is? Can we agree that belts cannot fight for you? Because that's the overall point of the message that I've been trying to deliver to you guys, is that they're watered down. They don't necessarily dictate who the best is in a particular division. And they don't matter like they should because of nepotism in boxing, corruption in boxing, politics in boxing, and just downright people getting opportunities because who they signed to. Like, is anyone going to tell you that knows their boxing, bro? Is anyone going to tell you that Mauricio Suleiman is making the right decision as it pertains to Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev? Can you find someone that is going to tell you that, hey, Artur Beterbiev from Russia, Mauricio Suleiman can sanction his shit. Dimitri Bivol is also from Russia, but he ain't going to sanction his shit, so he blocked Undisputed. Can anybody tell you that that's the right thing to do? Can anyone tell you that same WBA, WBC, all these cheating ass organizations, can anyone tell you that they not corrupt? Can anyone tell you that they don't do a lot of fugazi, fuckboy, slanderous shit for the sport of boxing, just horrible shit for the sport of boxing? Will anyone argue that? If you won't argue that, but you're willing to argue that belts matter, then all right, bro. All right. I'm trying to meet y'all in the middle. I will stop telling y'all that belts don't matter if you will admit that they watered down as fuck. I will stop telling you that belts don't matter if you will admit that they do not mean the same as they mean in other sports. And that's all I'm pushing on the channel, bro. We on the same side. We all want to see the best fights, right? We all want to see Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Dimitri Bivol, Artur Beterbiev, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Lomachenko, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Stephen Cool Boy Fulton, fucking monster anyway, Stanionis, Virgil Ortiz. Winner of that fight, Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis, Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence. Jermell Charlo, Tim Tszyu. Jermell Charlo, Jesus Ramos. Jesus Ramos, Xander Zayas. Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis, Frank Martin. We want to see these fights, right? So let's start with, I'm assuming I'm talking to people that are watching this video that want to see the big fights. It's my belief that in order to have the sport that we all love be better, we need to try to get them to fucking change. And if you put the same emphasis, if you put the same importance on the shit that they put it on, then they just gonna keep doing what they doing. If you won't say, hey, these trinkets y'all floating in front of us, they don't mean shit no more. They are so watered down, they don't mean nothing. If you want to at least say that, then damn it, I'm gonna stand on this goddamn hill by myself and I'm gonna fight the good fight. Cause ain't no way you gonna get me to believe that any belt, WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, you can't tell me that it means as much to be a WBC, BA, BO, IBF champ. You can't tell me that that means as much as winning an NBA title. Because when someone wins an NBA title, you know that that's the best team. And all I want in the sport of boxing is that when somebody got a championship belt, we know that they the best. And you can't even argue that that's true. You can't argue that that's true. No one is going to believe that Rolly Romero is one of the best fighters at 140 pounds, bro. No one's going to believe that shit. When Jeff Horn had a title at welterweight, there ain't nobody believe he was one of the best welterweights in the world, bro. Nobody. Not a single solitary soul. It's just the nature of you knowing your boxing. It's the nature of you knowing what a good fighter look like. Not one of my people that are placing the same important, and again, I'm willing to compromise. I'll stop saying belts don't matter if you'll say, you know what, knockout. You right that they watered down and shit. That they don't mean nearly what they should mean in the sport of boxing. Because belts are supposed to mean that you're the best. Belts are supposed to mean that you reign supreme in the division. The only way that they'll ever mean that is if somebody's undisputed. Until then, they all just little trinkets and prizes and shit that these fighters got, bro. They're like, we don't know. Can you really call, at this point in his career, having been out of the ring for 2 years, having not seen him fight for 2 years, with the issues that's going on in his life personally, is Jermall Charlo still one of the best fighters at 160 pounds? You can assume so. You can say, yeah, bro, I think with his talent, his athleticism, he come back, he the 160-pound champion. He the best. All right. He ain't fought since 2021. June of 2021, July 2021, whenever it was. How much his belt mean? He ain't fought no mandatories. People ain't getting their shot. Carlos Adames done held up the division. I mean, been held up. You don't think Carlos Adames got a chance to beat Jermall Charlo right now if they get in the ring? Your belt can't fight for you, dog. But hey, man, hey, I want to come to a compromise with y'all. I do. And I'm meeting y'all in the middle. Belts don't matter as much as they should. I'll stop telling you that belts don't matter, and I will tell you that belts don't matter as much as they should. That it's nowhere close to the significance level that being a world champion should be. The only time that it's of the significance level that it should be is when somebody getting it cracking for undisputed. And then that undisputed champion is fighting his mandatories and fighting who people say are the best fighters to continue to prove that they are the best. But if you become an undisputed champion and then you fight a tomato can and there's other guys that we think are on that level, all right, I can't call you the best because you ain't still fighting the best. The key is to be fighting the best possible competition available to you. If you're not doing that, you're not proving nothing to me, dog. That's why a lot of time when we break down these fights and you break down these matchups and shit, it's a lot of fights that you know what's going to happen in that you pretty much going to be accurate with, bro. So I want to compromise with y'all. All my points are still the same. But I'll since I'm taking y'all too fast And any change, any revolution, anything you want to do to try to move something forward and get people to stop thinking in the old way of thinking, you're going to get some resistance. So I tell you what, if you can admit that belts don't matter near as much as they should, I'll stop saying that belts don't matter, and I will instead say belts don't matter as much as they should in the sport of boxing. Belts are supposed to be the highest thing that you can achieve, and they've turned into little trinkets, little negotiating tactics, little things that they put in front of fans to try to sell a fight. You ain't got to sell an NBA championship. You ain't got to sell an NFL championship. You ain't got to sell a UFC championship. Them hoes sell themselves. You walk in as the champion, you get certain privileges. You walk in as a champion, they gonna hire your ass. You a world champion in boxing, they like, so? Who you beat? You a world champion in boxing, they like, so? He better. I want to see you fight him. We like him better. So until boxing finds a way to take that shit away, they gonna stay watered down. They gonna stay secondary to the shit that matters the most. So matter of fact, two things, bro. I'll stop saying belts don't matter if my belts don't matter gang. I mean, if my belts do matter gang says, yeah, you right, knockout. Belts don't matter damn near as much as they should. That's one thing. And then the other thing I'll say is that if you say knockout, you right. It is more important who you fight. If you fight the fights that the fans want to see first, that's more important. If you give me those two things, I'm rocking with you. But y'all let me know what y'all want to do, man. Let's compromise, bro. Let's compromise. Let's make a compromise. All right? I'm bringing y'all this compromise. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do with it. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do with it. Okay? Belts matter versus belts don't matter. The compromise. Let's get it. See y'all soon. Peace out.